sometimes on the spur of the moment and under pressure. This is akin to the challenges faced by political leaders in a democracy, particularly the president of the country. Finally, leaders in the democracy must learn from the game of football how to be adaptable, strategic, and statecraft. Teams must adapt their strategies based on the opponent's game plan. This can be likened to the need for democratic systems to evolve in response to societal dynamics, changes, and challenges. Flexibility, adaptability, and pragmatism in approach can enhance resilience in governance. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here not just to kick these inflated leather globes around. The playing pitch is a lecture theater. The game is a lecture on democracy and governance. And these players who are poised for action are our lecturers. We are now having lecturers today from Accra House of Oaks and Great Olympics. On this note, I have the singular honor to invite the President of the Republic to undertake the official kickoff for the commencement of the match. May the better team win the match. Long live Ghana's democracy. Long live football made in Ghana. Long live the Republic of Ghana. Parliament is the anchor and answer. I thank you all for your listenership.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're grateful to the Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagbe,
for the ceremonial kickoff.
Who will be inspected by His Excellency the President and all the dignitaries, after which we'll roll off to the very big kickoff.
So the two teams emerge out of the tunnel, the Phobians in their rainbow colors over purple shorts and red stockings, and Great Olympics in their traditional blue and white jerseys here at the University of Ghana Sports Stadium. This is a traditional fixture, and on any day, these two teams will give you some good football depicting of a derby meeting.
Exactly, and I think your book sets of fans have really missed this fixture because in the last year we've not had any meetings officially between Accra Hearts of Oak and Accra Great Olympics. So definitely
Republic of Ghana. There's a Great Team Trophy on your screens now.
Top division. You can see in shots there the president waving at the fans. Heart of Hope fans and the players will now exchange pleasantries before the game starts. Let me run through the lineup again from Heart of Hope. Sheriff will be in goal. Yao Amankwa, Osei SB, Ransford Mensah, Ali Mohammed, Abdul Karim Hussein Mohammed, David Opon, Enoch Esubontin, Frank Doku, Martin Kakari will be playing in a 4-3-4-2 formation with Frank Doku leading the attack. A 4-2-3-1 formation with Frank Doku leading the attack with Martin Kakari just behind Frank Doku. This is the team that slayed rivals Asante Kotoko just few days ago at the same stadium. And with Didi Dramani writing shots, he stuck with his team except bringing in Sheriff for the departed Benjamin Asari, who is on national duties. And Enoch Esubontin returns after he played his last match for South in the Division 1 team. Etosie and Olympics captain with Osei Esibe posing for a picture before the game starts.
So I think that for Hearts of Oak, they've been on a good run after losing the President Cup to Asante Kotoko. They vowed to come back and hopefully win the Ghana Premier League. Considering how they've been performing since the exit of Coach Samuel Boadu. But for Great Olympics, a win for them in this particular game will go a long way to boost their confidence, because they are hoping that this game will be the one that will catapult them to return to the Ghana Premier League, because last year they tried everything that they could to return to the top flight league, but I think that they lost that particular slot to Hoho United. So they've said that they are going to use House of Hope as a scapegoat.
Damani and Esuo will be in the midfield, and leading the attack is Samuel Boache and Islam Mohammed. This play will be Theophilos Entry Seche. Few minutes to go to the start of the 2025 Democracy Cup. Two teams getting morale from their technical bench. Osei, I can see, lifting the morale between the bench and the starting 11. Seydou Adamu versus Masoud Didi Dramani, one of the best coaches in the Ghana Premier League terrain. Masoud Didi Dramani comes against a man who has just started his coaching career. He was with Okwelu United, and we are off at the University of Ghana Stadium. Hearts kicking from my right to left, and Olympics kicking from my left to right, and it's a first chance opportunity, but an easy save for the goalkeeper of Olympics. Still with the ball, and he will launch an attack. Kicks it right into the center circle, but it's been cleared for Hearts of Oak. A nice 1-2 display, but no, Olympics cuts the ball, and it's a foul to Olympics right at the edge of the center circle. Stephen Boachi winning the free kick for Accra Great Olympics. They will restart play and finds now 50 man at the edge of the, but no, it's inside the center circle. A long pass, but it's been cut out, and Hearts of Oak will launch their own attack at the right hand side. Hearts of Oak.
There's a good crossing, but nobody at the end of it for the
a pass inside the box, but no, it's been dragged back, and Olympics win possession. Defenders clear the ball, and no, referee whistles for a foul, a dangerous foul on CSB. It's just a minute, but you can see and feel the tension. A derby game, the Gap Match Derby. There is so much tension inside the game, and House of Oak, neither Olympics will leave no stone unturned in the 90 minutes. Abigail, it's just 1 minute, but the intensity, how do you feel?
The heat that the most tactical discipline is displaying on the pitch, yeah.
And Hearts of Oak, but no, the danger has been successfully cleared. Hearts of Oak win possession once again, and will go straight back to Sheriff. Sheriff also clears his lines, and another header. Olympics sets one up, but no. Sheriff calmly and coolly finds his teammates, but balloons the ball right into the center circle, and a Kosi. That was a shove right at the back, right in the face of the referee, and he had no option than to blow for a foul. It's a free kick to Accra Great Olympics, right at the edge of the center circle. how will they take advantage of these kind of situations today? Olympics waiting to set the ball rolling. Across to the right-hand side back, a miss kick finds now Toman, and he fires wide to a goal kick. It's a goal kick to Hartlepool, and they will restart play. 3 minutes on the clock. It's still 0-0 here at the University of Ghana Stadium. It's the 2025 Democratic Cup, and this team will get the chance, the opportunity to win a first overall before the start of the 2025-2026 season. For Accra Hartlepool, they will be looking to win back the title, the GPL title, and for Olympics, they will be looking to get back inside the top division, the Ghana Premier League. They will be playing in the Division 1 League, Zone 3. It's a throw-in for Olympics. A quick restart, and they'll possess from the back. But Hearts win possession, and you go for a powder, but no, it's a block. Hearts trying to stamp the authority on the game, showing Olympics maybe if they are the landlords of the capital. It's a foul to Olympics, and Olympics will get a chance to breathe and re-energize. That was a push on the shoulder, and then a drag back. Masoudi Dramani, within the first few minutes, is seen giving instructions to his technical team. Maybe there is something he is not enjoying, but so far so good. Hartlepool have been the excellent of the two teams so far. Hartlepool will come forward once again. A long drive into the penalty area, but Olympics. Nice defending from Ejenim. Ejenim will find Dapa, but no, Hartlepool will clear the ball, and it's with goalkeeper Sheriff. A long ball into the pep, but no, Olympics once again clears the danger.
All right, so I think that it is a good opportunity for these two teams to sell the local game. So they should put the ball on the ground and then play. You could feel the tension on the pitch, but they need to calm down and sell a very good game, because this is a game that the top 4 most important people in the country's particular game. The president is there, the speaker, who is number 3, is there, the acting chief justice, who is number 4, in the pecking order, is also there. So they need to calm down, put the ball on the ground, and sell a very good game to us.
Yeah, so Joel, just as you said, the pitch looks chaotic. It looks like both teams want to pass a message across, but then they should calm down a bit and then give it to us. The intensity on the pitch is too much. They should just calm down and play the match for us. Yeah, they should calm down.
That's what the Gamashi Derby gets you. The intensity, because the bragging rights alone, it's enough for either team. Hartlepool inside the penalty area, but no, brilliantly defended. Still with Hartlepool across inside the penalty area. And a shot, but well over the bar, and it's been coming, and Hartlepool once again showing that they've been the better side in the first 7 minutes of the game. Olympics will restart with a goal kick, and goalkeeper Atiso dragging his players to go forward as he aims for a long kick. Atiso sends the ball mid-air, and it's comfortably cleared by the Accra Hartlepool midfielders. Still the ball hanging in there at the right center circle. It will be cleared by Hartlepool, but Boche will clear the ball, and it's a throw into Accra Hartlepool. A dangerous throw-in just inside the half of Accra Great Olympics. Ball with Osei in the center circle, finds his teammate, goes past one, and another shot, but it's been cleared again. Hard to Folk once again win a free kick, a throw-in right at the half of Accra Great Olympics. Ball with Hearts of Folk finds Osei Esibe back to the goalkeeper, Sheriff. Sheriff finds Milfield General, but he gets a teammate, and at the right hand side, Hearts of Folk building possession. 1-2 passes back to Sheriff. That was a shove by referee. Waves play on Sheriff. A cross comes in, but no, it's been brilliantly cleared again. Hearts of Folk under intense pressure at the moment. A cross finds number 2, but no, it's been brilliantly cleared again, and Hearts of Folk will casually start with possession again. There is a player on the ground, and referee Hussein Mohammed is on the ground, and referee has called for a stopping play.
I think that Olympics, they've warmed themselves back into the game very well. They are dictating the play, and it's always very good if you have players who can take two, three opponents on, and it eases pressure on your team. And so far, that is what Daniel Kobina has been doing inside the Accra Great Olympics midfield. He has so far been unplayable, and that is helping Accra Great Olympics. But I still believe that Samuel Kusi could have done better with that ball he decided to whip into the 18-yard box.
And ball still with Accra Hearts of Folk. Martin Kakari will find Opoku Afrani, and it's still with Hearts of Folk building possession casually from the back, baiting Olympics to leave spaces behind. But without work today, will Olympics? Accra Hearts of Folk win possession, but still that's a foul. Ransford Mensah brought Dapa down, and referee had no option than to whistle for a free kick. A dangerous free kick for Accra Great Olympics, and Atiso is down. Atiso is down and might need medical help at the moment. What was that?
Yeah, he just decided to stretch. There is nothing wrong with it. The goalkeeper decided to stretch. I don't know if he has some waist problems, but you know, these days, just stretching is not bad. Yes, stretching is not bad. So you know, you have to do what you can do, and it's also good to delay small rest, because the tempo of the game, you know, it's going very fast.
Yeah.
Well, it's a temporary hold up at the moment as the medics leave the field. The fans getting the rhythm in play as they cheer the players on. It's a free kick to United manager, and has been charged to lead Olympics back to the Premier League. He has experience in the Division 1, and as such, with the experience, Accra Olympics will be banking on it to hope he's able to bring them back to the top flight, the Ghana Premier League, in the 2026-2027 season. Ako ready to get us started again. A restart from the free kick. A cross into the box, but it's brilliantly dealt with, and Olympics win a corner. Ali Mohammed with a brilliant header just to get the ball off the danger zone, but it had an expense of a corner. And Olympics will have the opportunity to swing one into the Accra Hearts of Oak box once again in Aku. A cross comes deep into the box, but it's cleared. Boston with Olympics. Ajekum. But Olympics concede a goal kick, and Hearts of Oak will get a chance to start building from the back where they are tiki-taka. Didi Dramani in the games that which fans and some team managers weren't too okay with the regulations. But tonight he gets a chance to win his first silverware. His first silverware before the 2025-2026 Ghana Premier League season. Hearts of Oak on the attack. Right in the edge of the penalty. A cross comes in, but it's headed away from danger. Hearts of Oak again, but no. They'll try to restart from the edge of the D again. Hearts of Oak inside a penalty. Is that a penalty? No, referee says play should continue. A brilliant dribble, but there was a touch. But referee says that it's no penalty. And Martin Kakari showing how good he is with his left foot. Brilliantly weaved past the defender.
Of the match, yeah. So it goes here, then it comes here. So they are all in control of the match or the ball. But as the captain for Olympics said, they will use her to focus as an example. So let's see how it goes. But then for now, so far, I can say that both teams are doing well. They are trying their best. Their energy levels are high, yeah.
You'd have to go back to 2019. But the figure comes in and it's well blazed over the bar. You'd have to go back to 2019-2020 season, the truncated season, before you'd find an Accra Hearts of Oak win against Accra Great Olympics, when Accra Hearts of Oak beats Olympics by 4-0. Since then, the two teams have met 8 times, and Accra Hearts of Oak have failed to pick up a single win in any of the meetings. Sherry will find Osesibe right. Osesibe driving the ball, finds, means it's a foul to Hearts of Oak.
It's been 25 minutes so far at the Legon Sports Stadium. We've not seen any glaring chance, but for me, I think I've been impressed with Olympics, how they've stayed in the game. They've defended very well. When they step out, you can clearly see what Coach Amadou and then his boys are trying to prove on the pitch. On the part of Hearts of Oak, I think that they are quick passing at the back. It's been good. They are able to beat the press of Olympics very easily. But
Kobina finds Boachi, but no, the ball has been cut off from the legs of Boachi. And will find Frank Duku, but Duku's one pass has been successfully intercepted by Great Olympics. Dapa, a long ball to find Akuba. No, it's been intercepted once again. Olympics still with the ball. A lob into the Heart of Oak. Penalty, and this could be a chance. But no, a block by Osesibe thwarts Olympics from getting the first goal. The fans thought the ball was in. He was clear on goal, but brilliant defending from Osesibe to keep the score at 0-0.
Brilliant defending, but I still think that Islam Mohammed, that was a poor choice, because he could have decided to take another touch. You take another touch probably with your body, and Osesibe commit a foul. because Osesibe just decided to go for the ball without anticipating any move from Islam Mohammed. So he also played into Osesibe's hands by deciding to go for the kill when he could have, gone for another touch, put the ball in a better place, and then shoot.
A throw into Accra Hearts of Oak, and the ball find Osesibe. The defender most strikers do not want to meet in the Ghana Premier League. Very tough, very robust, and he has this no-nonsense defending. Enoch Esubontin. A cross will come in back. Accra Great Olympics once again deals with it comfortably. The ball still with Accra Hearts of Oak. Sheriff finds Frank Doku back, brilliantly defended. Again, Islam finds back. The through ball has been intercepted once again by Sheriff. Sheriff plays the ball back to Osesibe.
It's too early for Olympics to be defended. This is a ceremonial game. This is a game that we're using to celebrate our democracy. Step out and play. Press them. Open up.
With the trophy on the line.
No, wait. This is a ceremonial game. So step out, because this is a game this is a game we are using to entertain fans. So step out and play. There is no reward in this game,
right?
That requires you to be defending deep in your own half. And as a matter of fact, the appearance fee that they were given, they all got the same amount. So whether you win the trophy or
could
not,
be a chance for Accra to fall, but the ball has been blocked. That was a chance right there, but Hearts of Oak once again Esu. Hearts of Oak quickly launches a short corner, and the ball has been blocked, but Hearts of Oak finds it again inside the penalty area. A cross will come in, but successfully blocked again, and it will be a throw-in to Accra Hearts of Oak right in the attacking half of Accra Hearts of Oak.
Frank, you could see that the players for Olympics are all in their pole. Like, they are playing defense too much. But then if you don't go forward to play against them, how will you be able to score?
Well, maybe they have a plan. Sits back.
At the 34th minute.
Sits back, and then
they should just go forward to play.
When the chance comes, you bury it. But so far, they are yet to get a clear-cut chance. The only chance of the game fell to Islam Mohammed, which also was brilliantly defended by Osesibe. Talking of Osesibe, who goes on a run, but he's been brought down, and it's a foul to Accra Hearts of Oak. Osesibe finds Abdul Karim in midfield. The ball finds Martin Kakari. We'll go back to Ali Mohammed. Ali Mohammed in the half of Accra Great Olympics goes to his right and finds Osesibe. Osesibe driving the ball forward. Osesibe finds his teammates. Abdul Karim goes back again to Ali Mohammed. Ali Mohammed launches one inside. That's nice play from David Opon. David Opon couldn't find a man, and he's offside. The assistant referee raises his flag. That was tight. Very, very tight here. But referee says it's an offside against Hussein Mohammed. Atizo. Great Olympics have casually slowed the tempo of the game anytime they have possession. And maybe that's the game plan of Sule Adamu. Soak up the pressure, and if an opportunity comes, get the main goal and maybe sit back again. But so far so good, it's worked, and they have actually curtailed Accra Hearts of Oak from any shot on target. And so launch a throw-in, finds Ajakum. Ajakum finds Boche. Boche will launch one inside the Accra Hearts of Oak area, but Sheriff casually deals with the ball. Hearts of Folk with the ball right at the center circle. Osei Esibe with the ball goes to Ali Muhammad. Ali Muhammad launches one inside. The Olympics are back. Esu, what a game he's having. Brilliantly sent it to a throw-in. The throw-in has been launched inside the box. Bah! It's been cleared successfully by Graduate Olympics. That was a mistake, but Atizo once again comfortably grabs the ball and will launch an attack. 38 minutes on the clock. The 2025 Democracy Cup. Hearts of Oak 0, Accra Great Olympics 0. Who claims the
Augustus
landlord's
Ostio
hat?
to take the free kick through for Esu Bontain. Back to Abdul Karim.
House of Oak in the city. So how do you claim?
Now they can break away from the left-hand side and Mensah to Kakari.
When you came to meet House of Oak on the land. In fact, the entire country, when it comes to football, House of Oak is the landlord everywhere. Everywhere they go.
The oldest.
So everywhere they go, they are the landlords. So as for the landlord tag in Accra, it has never been in doubt.
A free kick comes into the Accra to Folk box, but successfully dealt with. Frank Duku fails to win the ball. He finds Esobontin, goes back to Frank Duku. Duku comes to the left side, and Hussein Mohammed finds Ali Mohammed inside the Accra Hearts of Oak half. Abdul Karim will launch one into the right hand side of the Accra Hearts of Oak, brilliantly laid on. Accra Hearts of Oak casually possessing the ball, waiting for the opportunity to strike. The defense of the Olympics so tight that Hearts of Oak are meant to once again go back. Successfully cleared out of the danger zone from Bochi, but the ball with Ali Mohammed finds Osesibe. Hearts of Oak are so high up the pitch that Osesibe is just before the center circle. That shows how deep Olympics are currently sitting. A chance for Hearts of Oak, but no. A sliding tackle kettles across. Another cross lands in, but Bochi successfully, brilliantly clears the ball. And Hearts are on the attack here. The ball past Islam couldn't. He's been adjudged offside. And like I said, maybe that would be the plan of Sule Adamu. That wasn't offside. A wrong call by the assistant referee. There was no offside in the build-up, and Mohammed, rightly so, feeling gutted by the decision of the linesman. But Hearts of Oak won't scare. They will launch an attack on their own, but brilliantly cleared by Accra Great Olympics. Ali Mohammed with the ball. Back to Abdul Karim. Karim with the ball. Karim finds Hussein Mohammed, but no. Boache goes past his man and is being brought down. It's a foul. A foul to Accra Great Olympics. Boache was brought down by Ransford Mensah. And it's a free kick to Accra deep in their half.
So Frank, we are in the 41 minutes and there hasn't been any goal.
Yeah, it's been casual so far, but with Olympics doing much of the defending, Accra Hearts of Oak have actually thrown all their, and it's a chance for Accra Hearts of Oak. A cross will come in, but no. Boche clears the ball out of danger at the expense of a throw-in. That was a chance right there, but Hussein Mohammed Abdul Karim bringing down Dapa and Atizo. He's been in charge of the dead ball situations within his area. Will launch one again right into the half of Accra Hearts of Oak, but it's been dealt with. But Olympics will launch an attack, and Ali Mohammed will find himself at the center, but no, Olympics couldn't take possession of the ball, and the ball is with Accra Hearts of Oak. A 1-1 into the heart of Olympics. Frank Doku charging into the box. Frank Doku goes for a shot, but that's a favorable one, and Atizo comfortably deals with the shot from Frank Doku.
I think that could have been a goal if there were to be
enough shot power behind the ball, and
it could have been a goal.
Wouldn't get an easy chance in the game. I'm not sure if he would. That was there for the taking. He had the goal gaping, but he misjudged the shot and couldn't send the ball into the net, and Olympics have possession of the ball. 44 minutes of the game, and referee has called for a temporary hold up, and David Opon will use the opportunity to talk to his teammates on how to attack the Olympics defense. Play will continue right now, and it will be a drop ball for Accra Great Olympics. Referee drops the ball for David Atizo, who launched an attack on the left-hand side for Boche. Boche finds Boache back. They consider throwing. Abdul Karim swings one into the box, but casually and brilliantly dealt with. That was a nice play from Ako. Got the ball out of the face of Frank Duku and brilliantly laid it to Boche, who has started an attack for Accra Great Olympics. Dapa finds the midfield general for Accra Great Olympics. It's 45 minutes on the clock, but there will be 2 minutes of additional time. Fourth, the referee adds 2 minutes of additional time before he brings proceedings to an end. Osei SB, one last attack for Accra Hearts of Oak. Can they find a breaker before the halftime whistle comes? It's been a great game so far, with Hearts of Oak successfully using possession, building from the back to attack Accra Great Olympics. But so far so good. Sule Adamu's defense have been up to the task. They've curtailed the attack of Frank Doku, Enoch Esubonten, David Opon, and Hussein Mohammed. They've done a brilliant job this evening to stop the Hearts of Oak trio from finding the nets. And there will be more in the second half, but so far they've shown Hearts of Oak that they can repel everything that they throw at them. It's the 2025 Democracy Cup between Accra Hearts of Oak will bring proceedings to an end for the first half. But Hearts of Oak will launch an attack, but it's a throw-in. Olympics consider throwing late in the game, and Hearts of just sails right into the hands of Asicho, who referee brings an end to the first half here at the University of Ghana Stadium in Legon. It's 0-0 between Accra Great Olympics and Accra Hearts of Oak. Accra Hearts of Oak, most possessions, created the most chances, but failed to take advantage of any of the chances that they created. And it ended here in a stalemate, 0-0 between Accra Hearts of Oak and Great Olympics. We will be going to the studios with my panelists to delve into and discuss the action we just witnessed, the first 45 minutes, what Hearts of Oak need to do to get the goal, and what Olympics need to do to repel the attacks of the rivals Accra Hearts of Oak. Joel, the first 45 minutes have come to an end, and it wasn't a great game so far, but Hearts of Oak showed they were the masters of the game, took possession.
Not really masters. It's been the first 45 minutes of two very cautious teams, and that is what I have been seeing throughout the first 45 minutes. Hearts of Oak, they've tried on a number of occasions to step out to play and try and then expand the game, but Olympics they've been too compact. That's how I see it. That Great Olympics have been too compact. Like I said, this is a celebratory game. We are using it to celebrate our democracy. So step out, explore, give your players the opportunity to express themselves on the pitch. At least, if we are not going to see avalanche of goals, if the goals are not going to flow, let us enjoy the beauty of the game. And the only way that you can enjoy the beauty of the game is through the skills. You know, the dribbling, the take-ons. So far, Martin Kakari is in this game. Martin Kakari is in this game. A very skillful player, and I'm yet to see his skills come to bear. And for me, that is the problem. So I don't know what Coach Amadou plans to do. Of course, I've already stated that if Olympics win this game, it will boost their confidence ahead of the upcoming season. But the other part of football is enjoyment. It is goals and then the skills. So if we are not seeing the skills, if we are not seeing the talent of these boys, because one, they are not able to even string the passes together properly, because of course the pitch is not in good shape. So in terms of putting the ball on the pitch, it becomes a problem. So if that passing sequence, we are not going to see a lot of passing sequence that when you look at this, you can clearly say that, okay, this is a training regime. This is a training ground, practice that they've introduced in the game. And as of all, they've shown us about two in this game. But for me, I've not really been impressed in the first 45 minutes. I think that they've been too cautious, especially Olympics. The Olympics, they too have equally talented players. It's not only Hearts of Oak that I will say they have avalanche of players who have skills and then great.
The likes of Boache and then Islam Mohammed.
Yes, Islam Mohammed is also a talented player that if you give him the freedom to express himself, it will be good. So that is what I'm expecting in the second half, that Coach Amadou will give his boys the freedom to express themselves. It's not like this Hearts of Oak team is super. They've been dominating that. Coach Adamu, will decide to restrict them. So in the second half, what I am expecting to see is that give them the freedom to operate.
Give them the freedom to operate. But let me come to you, Abigail. 45 minutes, 0-0, few clear-cut chances, more defensive play from Olympics, possession from Hearts of Oak. Were you impressed with the game that we watched?
All right, so let me say, first 45 minutes without a goal, looking at their energy from the start, I'm not that impressed. because I was expecting a goal by this time. I was expecting a goal. That's why in the middle of your commentary, I was like, for 38 minutes without a goal, like, but Olympics, you said you are landlords, yet you are playing defense. They should go all out and then play to score, not play to defend. You see, had to focus out of their yard playing against Olympics. So I was expecting the same from Olympics. They have good players, so I think they should go all out and then play against Hearts. Now it's like Hearts is playing against Olympics. Olympics is not playing against Hearts. They are all Hearts players are in the yard of Olympics. When they are inside their yard, they are not going out. So I think they should go out, and then I believe the second half they will do well because they are playing really well.
Well, hopefully Olympics are able to come out of their shelves and attack Accra Hearts of Oak more. But presently it's 0-0 at the University of Ghana Stadium. It's the 2025 Democracy Cup live here on GhanaWeb TV, and with my panelists, we are bringing you insight analysis, insight commentary of the game. But before the second half goes, let me run you through some statistics of Accra's work as Didi Dramani took over from the team. He's played 4 games so far, and they've won 3 and then drawn 1. But unfortunately, in the top 4, they lost out on the trophy based on head-to-head rules. That rule, got the teammates and even the team management to talk about the regulations. But with what we've seen so far, maybe, just maybe, it would be an interesting 2025-2026 season for Accra Hearts of Oak. But for Olympics, if Sule Adamu would try to stick to this plan, then maybe it would be a long day for them in the Division 1. Hopefully, the second half gives us something to shout about, more precision, more game management, more talent, and more skills. Joel, second half is upcoming. What would be your thoughts on the second half?
I think that in the second half, I'm expecting to see Zibu in the game, and Zibu is also a player that gives you a lot of options. But basically, I want to see a more attacking a game in the second half. The two teams, they should come out guns blazing, and at least if we are not going to see the goals flow, they should give us excitement and all that. Basically, that is what I want to see in the second half.
Well, hopefully the second half gives us something to shout about. It's still the 2025 Democracy Cup here on GhanaWeb TV. But Abigail, let's get this up and going. Sheriff debutized for Prince Benjamin Asari, who is on national team duty with the national team. How did you see his performance in the game?
Okay. For me, he played well. He played well. That's, for me, he did well. Yeah, so I think he can do better in the second half. Yeah, I'm expecting more from him in the second half than in the first, because I want something to shout about in the second half, because I've been waiting for them to give me a goal. Him specifically, I am expecting something from him. So the second half should be great.
Hopefully the second half becomes great. And on that note, we'll go for a quick breather, and when we are back, we will delve into the second half and give you insight analysis before the second half continues. Stay tuned and don't go anywhere.
keeping up with the same starting lineup that began the game. Hearts of Oak were slightly the better of the two sides in the first half. Olympics failed to create any decent chances and barely troubled goalkeeper Shoaib. And back from recess is Olympics, who will get us underway for second half action here at the University of Ghana Stadium in Legon.
Yeah, Great Olympics, they really defended gallantly throughout the first 45, and Accra perhaps were the better side, but then the score line says otherwise.
Here we go for second half. Here is BCU gifting the Phobians with the first throw-in of the evening here in the second half. For Olympics coach Sule Adamu, it will be a major statement following his appointment as Olympic coach from Oko United last season if he wins this Democracy Cup. Amankwa Befi, that was a rash challenge on the Olympics midfielder.
Yeah, and that was on Christian Dapa and Amankwa Befi.
Butcher's delivery. Flicked on by Boache. But Mensah, that's a poor touch from Mensah. Good play from Solomon Ako down the right side. Here is Islam, back to Ako. Islam gives the ball away. The former Dambot player seems to have...
We are back here at the University of Ghana Stadium for the second half of this Democracy Cup showdown between Hearts of Oak and Accra Great Olympics. It's goalless at the break, the Phobians searching to finally end an 8-game hoodoo. But these Dramani men have actually shown some grit and determination to get this game going. But Sule Adamu's men also are not leaving anything unturned here at the University of Ghana Stadium. It's still 0-0 and it's the 2025 Democracy Cup at the University of Ghana Stadium. It's a foul to Accra Hearts of Oak as Boache brought down his marker just inside the center circle.
Wow.
Martin Kakari unleashed one with his left foot, but
wow,
a brilliant goalkeeping by Artizo means the score is still 0-0. That could have been 1-0 there for Accra Hearts of Oak, but brilliant goalkeeping from Artizo. He's not been tested today, but he showed right there why he is the Olympics #1. And Hearts of Oak will break once again, a long ball searching for Frank Duku, but it's been cleared by Ajakum. A brilliant clearance by Ajakum. And Hearts of Oak will need to re-strategize and attack Accra Great Olympics once again. It's a throw-in and Yao Amankwa will swing one in inside the penalty box. Frank Doku, no, couldn't get onto the ball, and Atizo once again calmly grabs the ball.
This keeper is actually saving them.
He's been just good today.
He's doing so.
And
well
he came
today.
up with a very good save to thwart Martin Kakari with the opener. Inokes Bonton goes one into the box again, but no, another brilliant block, and Bochi slams it out of the penalty area. Islam Mohammed finds Boachi. Boachi sends one to Esu. Boachi again goes to the middle to Dapa. Dapa swings one
That was a
in
good pass.
to Esu. But no, brilliant defending. Brilliant defending by Accra Hearts of Oak. Good. The second half, we still Hearts of Oak and Accra Great Olympics trading deals.
So I can say that they've really spoken into the heads of Olympics, because the few minutes that they started the second half, you could see the energy. But kudos to the Hearts goalkeeper. He's doing really well. Other than that, the Olympics would have scored like 2 by now, because the shots they are given is exceptional. They are doing so well. I love the way they are moving from their yard to the yard of Hearts now. Yeah, I love the way they've reduced defending from their yard and now moving to the yard of Hearts here. So if they carry on like this, I am sure they would score. They would score by 60 minutes. Yeah.
Well, maybe Sule Adamu's tactics coming into the second half is now not to sit back again, but to attack out of it. I mean, if you are missing a team that you've not lost against in the last 8 games, you will be banking that at least you could be picking something from the game, and that's what Olympics are doing currently. The ball couldn't find Martin Kakore, and Olympics will play the ball. Watch it. Finds Esuo at the right, left-hand side. Finds. Watch it, but no.
And there are no
Osai SB stops
players
the attack.
over there.
Osai SB once again coming clutch in the game.
This is what we're talking about. They are still, we just spoke about them moving from their yard, and it looks like now they've gone back to playing defense. They could have scored if they had their players at the side of Hatofo. He was the only one with the ball over there.
Trying to slow down the tempo once again. And Islam Mohammed has been brought down. It's a free kick. For once, Olympics are trying to get out of their shelf and attack Hatofo. Slow once again getting brought down by Osei Sibi, the master of the Accra Hatofo defense, casually arranging the defense. But a chance for Accra Growth Olympics to attack the House of Football area. Watch it behind the ball. Hopefully he finds the head of an attacker. T20, that's 5 years back before you find the day Accra had to beat Accra Great Olympics. So it's been like the Olympics have had a hand on Accra House of Folk for over 5 years now. And today they will be hoping that history will be on their side.
Okay, so they will teach them a lesson today. So we are looking forward to that.
The new coach versus Billy Dramani, the new coach, battle of the new coaches. Well, let's see who comes out on top. Olympics for the second half have actually been out of their shell and been attacking more than they did in the first half. However, they are yet to test the goalkeeper, Sheriff of Hartlepool. They still commanding the defense. Like the junior he is. It's getting tougher and more intense now. That was a rigorous challenge. Very, very, very rigorous. Could be a chance. My goodness.
Into spaces, they are finding spaces within the 18-yard box of Great Olympics. So maybe we might see a goal in the next couple of minutes, it can even be seconds.
No, the goal should come first. I really wish we don't play penalties for a goal. They should do something, either Hearts or Olympics. One should just score a goal so that it won't lead to penalties.
Olympics, we go to the bench, we are going to the bench, and Solomon Ako will be replaced by Justice Inti of former Okoye United. So it's like a reunion between him and his coach, Seidu Adamu, formerly of Okoye United. Justice Inti used to do the work for Sule Adamu back in Okoye United, and will get his debut against the almighty Accra House of Folk. Hopefully, he repays the faith Adamu has shown in him. Still 0-0 and 67 minutes on the clock. The University of Ghana Stadium fans are getting tension. The anxiety you can see is setting in, and a goal might relieve them from some anxiousness and calm down their nerves. But who will get the goal is the question here. Is it going to be hard to cope? Is it going to be Great Olympics?
The Great Olympics.
24 minutes to decide. Medics on the pitch as an Olympic player is on the ground. Smiles all over.
I love the smiles on their faces. It's like they're enjoying the show.
Well, there is nothing at stake at the moment. And from the heart of the technical bench, the nerves is getting to them. But the fans won't care. They are in the spirits, just singing and dancing right in the stands. The Jama is on the still 0-0 here at the University of Ghana Stadium. It's the 2025 Democracy Cup live here on GhanaWeb TV.
That's a good shot.
Trying to launch an attack. But Artifact once again trying to back Olympics. Boachi. What a shift is put in today. Clears the ball into a throwing, and will be a throw-in for Accra Hearts of Oak. Emmanuel Amankwa swinging the ball, but it's been well. Essentially misjudges the header and Justice in two. We find number 55 shirts man and Olympics trying to do something with the ball here. They've actually become a better side than the first half. They've showed that they can actually play football rather than stay back and defend. And maybe that was the plan of Sule Adamu all along. Sit back and protect their goal in the first half and then go all attack blazing in the second half. And I think it works over. However, they are yet to get a goal back. Hopefully, their plan pays off at the end of 90 minutes. A chance, but no. Defender to a chance here. And it's the first goal of the game.
It's a goal.
It's a goal for Accra Hearts of Oak, and they take the lead here at the University of Ghana Stadium.
That was so neat.
The 2025 Democrats finally lit off. Hearts of Oak take the lead just before the 70-minute mark. It's 1-0 to Accra Hearts of Oak, and the supporters are all happy and jubilating in the crowd.
Somebody performance from the great Olympics goalkeeper, but I want to see the benefit of replay because it looks like the ball bounced right before the goalkeeper could.
And the ball finds Asma. Asma finds Abdul Karim. Karim leaves the ball to Pepper back, couldn't find him. Boachi dances within the middle. Boachi once again goes past his marker. Boachi once again, but no, how to pick brilliantly getting the ball past. Boachi will consider throwing, and Emmanuel Amankwa also a substitute to get a chance to launch a throwing deep into the penalty area of Great Olympics. About to launch a long throw in, launches it, and a chance for Accra to full back. The bicycle kick goes well off the post from Enoch Osubontin. That was a chance right at the backfield to make any significant contact on the ball. Now, Olympics launch an attack on their own. But the goalkeeper's kick fails to find any Olympics player. Hearts back on the attack, and Olympics will consider throwing deep in their half. 75 minutes on the clock, and it's Accra Hearts of Oak leading 1-0 here at the University of Ghana Stadium in the 2025 Democracy Cup. Referee says the throw should be restarted. Hold on for a substitution. And Olympics will call 2 players from the bench and hope they can inject some pace into the attack. George Parker comes on for Sharif Shuaib. Osayesebe finds Ransford Mensah, but he's been heckled and taking the ball from Wachi. Finds Justice in two. Goes back to Bochi finds Esu will find Justice in two, but the ball was out of play and it will be a throw-in for Accra Hearts of Oak. Ransford Mensah restarts with a throw-in here. Long throw-in by Zimbabwe by Bochi. Justice in two. Goes round, passes marker, Justice in T. Lays it for back. Hard to hook, brilliantly. Number 55, shorted man. Once again comes clutch. But hard to hook clear. Almost a chance for hard to hook to attack. Referee blows the whistle for a foul on number 27, shirted man for Accra Greater. He will swing one inside the heart of hook box. And hopefully they can build on. Watch it. We go for one. That's a brilliant save. Brilliant save from Sheriff.
That was a powerful shot.
Almost the equalizer for Accra Great Olympics. Brilliant strike, and also met by a brilliant save by Sheriff. Almost got the equalizer for Accra. The referee tells them to slow down. The corner comes inside the box. The ball to the Olympics. Falls down by referee, waves play on, and Martin Kakari fails to connect with the ball. See Alamu being pressed so far. Wait, the ball is boys are playing, sharing them on, motivating them so they get the equalizer. And to temporarily hold up as the defender from Article goes down, needing the minutes. He wants, and that's the shot once again, drawing a very good save from Sherry. Top save right there. He's had little to do. But once he was called on, he was there to answer Sheriff. Very good goalkeeper from the man replacing the Black Stars number 1, Benjamin Masai. Attack for the Olympics. Right at the end of Pacific penalty into. Finds teammates. Watch it doesn't through the defense. Finds into once again, backs. Kills. Well, 85 minutes on the clock, and it's still Hartlepool 1, Accra Great Olympics 0. 5 minutes left on the clock, and Olympics have just 5 minutes to save themselves and force a penalty shootout. It's been cagey so far, but Hartlepool found a way to break through the defense of Accra Great Olympics. And Masoud Didi Dramani on his way to win his first silverware for his new club.
Make a change, just as Chad did yesterday. So they shouldn't relax. They should keep on moving. I'm sure something will be coming to it.
Olympics aren't actually showing anything like Chad.
They should keep on doing, because if they feel like it's almost time and so they give up, then it's their loss. If they see the 5 minutes as a time that they can actually do something, then they can do something. But looking at things, it's like
We'll go in favor of
us.
Hartlepool.
Yeah.
Well, all they need to do is to calm down the tempo and, get more possession of the ball and keep Olympics at bay. Without the ball, Olympics have nothing else to do. So the best Hartlepool can do is to have more possession of the ball.
For this trophy year, I'm so surprised. I'm surprised they couldn't score a goal, just not even a goal. I'm surprised. At least there should have been a draw then. They play penalties, and in that, if Hearts wins, we know that it was penalties. But This one, nothing at all. And this one, you can't go and play in penalties. It's their loss.
Well, they've given their all. They can't say they didn't put in the shift.
They played a lot of defense. They weren't coming out of their shell. They played defense. I don't know what they were defending. They had nothing to defend, so I don't know what they were doing in their yard. They should have gone all out to play this.
Well, maybe they just respected themselves as the English coming into the game. And as such,
you are playing for a trophy and you are telling me you are respecting because of what?
because Hearts obviously
They are seniors, so they should respect them. Then they shouldn't have played at all. They shouldn't have played at all if they wanted to respect Hearts. But they've done well for their performance. Olympics, they've really played. But unfortunately, they couldn't win this. It's not done yet, but then I know nothing can happen in this place.
well, yeah, for a team that beats Mighty Asante Kotoko by 2 goals to 0. If Olympics can just get them to score a goal, then it means they've actually put in the shift. But sometimes football, they differ, so you can't also use that as a case study. But taking it nothing away from Olympics tonight, they've actually, let's say, been a bit better. They've tried.
Throughout the first half to second half, they've tried. The only problem is they've tried.
It's immaterial. In the cup game, there's nothing like I tried.
Frank says they are respecting Hatfield. So respecting somebody you are playing against. How? They should go and cry at home.
Shot comes in, well, whatever, and that might settle everything here tonight. The goal kick for Olympics might just be where the game comes to an end tonight. And like I said, referee blows his whistle, and history has finally been written. Hearts of Oak, their first ever Democracy Cup trophy. They edged Great Olympics by a goal to 0 at the University of Ghana Stadium. It's a citizen.
But Olympics, a club that was established in 1954 before Olympics was founded, Accra was already there. Accra was already the capital town of this country. Do you get it? So, like, how did they become landlord? Like, how? So that assertion that when we are the real, it is not even a debate. Like I said, in terms of football, Hearts of Oak are landlords everywhere they go. When they go to Cape Coast, they are landlords. Even in Kumasi, they are landlords. That is why until recently, they had a very good record in Kumasi against Kotoko. So let us not, yes, Olympics and their Landlord.
Well, Didi Dramani first silverware for Hearts of Oak before the 2025-2026 season gets into action. And finally, Hearts of Oak beats Olympics.
Finally. We are done.
Finally.
Landlords are going to cry home. Maybe landlord when you can score a goal. That's bad. Yeah. They should just go home and sleep. Now Hearts of Oak are going home with their cup, the Democracy Cup, and it's very good. It's very good. So I wish Olympics all the best in their upcoming games, but then for now they should leave the landlords to Hearts of Oak.
Well, before we go for the trophy celebrations, let me just run you through what happened at the 2025 Democracy Cup from the parliamentary game against judiciary and then the parliament women against judiciary women. It ended 2-0 in favor of the judiciary, and although they won by 2-0, the penalty shootout ended 3-1 in favor of the parliament team, and as such they claimed the bragging rights. And in the women's division it ended 0-0, and the curtain raiser set us up for this amazing game we just witnessed. Hearts of Oak, Accra Great Olympics, two great clubs in one city, bragging rights to play for, and then the trophy also to play for. And at the end of 90 minutes, Hearts of Oak showed they are indeed the landlords of the capital. 1-0 against Sule Adamu's Accra Great Olympics. Let me come back to you, Abigail, again. It wasn't an entertaining game. Maybe the two clubs were playing because they were, scared to open up and concede. They were more optimistic in their approach, and at the end of the day, I think it favored Accra Hearts of Oak.
Yeah. It was a whole lot of chaos from the beginning till the end. They were playing as if they were fighting, like they are fighting over something and they need to get it. They must get it at all costs. So if you say there was no fun or there were no fun, I would agree, because they were eyeing the cup. That was their goal, and so they were playing towards it. I think that's the main reason why they weren't coming out to play. They were trying to defend their pose from their opposition. So that's the main reason for Olympics losing. They played the defense too much. I think they were afraid that when they come out, Hearts would dominate their yard. Yeah.
Joel, a big win for Didi Dramani's Hearts of Oak. And in just about a week's time, the Ghana Premier League kickstarts. How does this win, propel Hearts of Oak to challenge for the GPL title they've really, really longed for?
Yeah, I think that it gives them confidence. Yes, for that you can't take it away. It gives them confidence. But I think that for me, that is the only thing. Even though I saw glimpses of what Hearts of Oak fans should expect, but it's not something that I would say, the fans should jubilate because they've beaten Olympics. It's clear that Olympics were just in to defend and then catch them on the break. But on their confidence level, I think that this is going to help them in the long run, because they lost the Democracy Cup. They came into the top four. They didn't lose the game in regulation time, and now playing another competitive game like this, it puts you in a situation where you are feeling like a winner. For me, that is the only positive that I'll take from this game. And going forward, I think that Kwan Kakari and the likes, the coach needs to know that these technical players can win games for you. So you need to deliberately create 1v1 situations for them. And there is a reason why when you watch the Chelsea team, almost every time Estabao will get the ball, there is only one defender facing, because there is somebody trying to run into space when Estabao gets the ball. So you cannot go and crowd him. You go and crowd him, he will pass. And in the second half, the few opportunities that they created for Kwame Kakari, that's how the first goal came. So they will need that. That boy is a very good player. And last year, I was hugely disappointed that under coach Abubakar, his form was, like it goes and then it comes. And in the first half, I was saying that, look, give these guys, the chance to operate. And Olympics, look at how they played after they went down. It's clear that if the coach had released them, they would be able to play. So, Coach Adamu, know the strength of your team. Your team has technical players. And your team is not a team that you sit and then you break. Give the players the room to operate. Give them the chance to take on players. Give them the chance to dribble. And at the end of the day, I think that they will be good.
Well, let's get some social media reactions here. And I think it's all phobia everywhere. Asante Nanayao says phobia. Komi Joseph says phobia spirit is back again. And Tete Ebenezer sharing the same thoughts like Abigail says Olympics played very well than those. Well, he's throwing a shot. Olympics played very well than those who came to the top 4 and went with 0 points. And you clearly know who this fan is taking a dig at. Kumasa Santokotoko came into the top 4, played 3 games, won none, and as such, exited the tournament with 0 points. But they still have hope of reclaiming the Ghana Premier League title. It's going to be a very tedious, very entertaining Ghana Premier League for the 2025-2026 season. More comments here. And the true landlords, phobia with a fire emoji. And this one is praising Coach Didi Draman. He says, good work, boys, and thanks the coach, the way he coached his boys today to stand tall and defend. Amazing display from the boys today. And Florence say, amazing display from the Heart of Oak boys. More victory is assured in the Ghana Premier League. We are claiming the title we lost once again. Hopefully, Florence, Heart of Oak are able to win the trophy they lost in the Ghana Premier League. And for Coach Sule Adamu, he heads back to the Division 1 League Zone 3 to try and rekindle the fire of the once great Olympics, to try and get them back to the Ghana Premier League. Hopefully, he is able to qualify them back to the top division. Abigail, did you see anything that shows that Coach Sule Adamu can get Olympics back to the Ghana Premier League? Or this loss shows they aren't there yet to be back to the Ghana Premier League?
Oh no, this is not the end of the world. And when you look at Coach, he said Coach Adamu.
Sule Adamu, yeah.
When you look at his performances at his previous clubs, you will see that he's a very good coach.
Yeah, he finished third with Oko United and they missed out on qualification.
So this being a new team to join, he just joined the team.
Yep.
So I think there are things he can put in place to get the team on the higher level. So there is still room for improvements. He just started with them, so you shouldn't just draw conclusion from what we've seen today that he can't do better. He just started, he joined them recently, and he's been able to pull up this team for this match. So he has done well, and we look forward to see more from him. We look forward to see a lot more from him. Yeah, so he has to prove himself to Ghanaians that he can actually do the work. Else Ghanaians will come for him. So he should.
He doesn't need to prove himself to Ghanaians. He needs to prove himself to Olympics fans.
He should prove himself. He should prove himself to us. He should prove himself to his team, and then get them on that level.
Well, what a night it has been at the University of Ghana Stadium. Hearts of Oak claim the 2025 Democracy Cup, their first Democracy Cup trophy over rivals Accra Great Olympics. It was a very good game, but few goals came in the game. But Hearts of Oak, once again, with Didi Dramani, now they've scored in every game that Didi Dramani has coached since he signed for Accra Hearts of Oak, which shows Didi is more of an attacking coach and will be willing to do anything to get a win for the fans of Hearts of Oak. Abigail, your last words before we close chapters.
Kudos to Hearts of Oak. Kudos to Coach Didi Dramani. They deserved it. They deserved it, right? For claiming their rights, and then showing Olympics that yes, we are Hearts of Oak, we are the Phobians. Yes, so they've done well. They've done well. I'm happy for their win. They've done well.
Well, before they lift the trophy, there is a bigger game coming up this Monday, which we are much invested. It will be live on GhanaWeb TV, Ghana versus Mali at the Accra Sports Stadium. And Joel will be here with all the insights, analysis on Monday for the Ghana versus Mali game. So be with us on Monday as we take you through the Ghana versus Mali game. But before Monday, what's your thoughts on the game?
They shouldn't disappoint us. Yesterday, they broke my heart into pieces. Blasters, you are, I think they are home already, or?
Yeah, they are back in Ghana.
So we beg you, anything you would do. You see, this one you are coming to play home. You went to play away and you played draw. This is home. We beg you. You are playing against Mali, and this is not going to be a child's play. Look at what Chad did to you, or you thought you've had it all. So you should be doing. You are doing like you can score them 20. You have like 30 points. You relaxed for Chad to score. Blasters, Monday, we beg you, don't put us to shame. On Monday, Blasters, don't put us to shame, because we are anticipating this game and we are praying that you will lift the flag of Ghana high.
Well, you'll be at the stadium, and what will you be anticipating at the stadium? More fans, or
more fans, enthusiastic fans. I know some were disappointed yesterday, but still, when it's about our Blasters, we go all out for them. So I am very sure on Monday the stadium will be full. So I'm expecting to see a lot of fans. In fact, they should cover up the entire space. They should fill up the stadium, and let's go all out for our people. Yes, we should show them that we are their back. We are supporting them with our full chest.
Mali, we scored them in their home grounds 2-1. They led, and it took the brilliance of Jordan Ayew to spare Otuado's blushes. What's your advice? Well, he might not get it, but hopefully he gets it. What's your advice for Otuado and his boys?
Otuado. You see, for now, you can say something, and at the end of the day, the result will be a different thing altogether. But Otuado, we've seen what you did with Chad, and we pray that you would improve. I am praying for you. Yes, I am sending all my prayers away to you. I am praying that your technical skills for Monday's match would be much more better than what we did yesterday.
And the players, do you think they still have to, in quotes, fight about the reduction in their bonuses?
They should fight. They should fight. This is boot for boot. Right now, if they cheat small, we will just be.
Let's go back to the University of Ghana Stadium.
They will also be decorated. Order. Don't forget, the gentlemen in blue are also match officials. They officiated in the curtain raiser, and these were the catch them young referees. And good job done. They receive their commemorative medal for their performance here today. And congratulations to these young men. So now, after the medal presentation to the officials, it's now the turn of Accra Great Olympics to mount the stage and be decorated with their second place or silver medals. It's now the turn of the Accra Great Olympics team. They're also known as the Wonder Club. And they came, they saw, they couldn't conquer though, but they played their hearts out. Congratulations to this young team, and according to Coach Sule, he says he's taking his time to put this team together. The target is to get Accra Great Olympics back to the Premiership. And I'm sure they'll be spurred on by this feat and will go the extra mile. Still going on with the presentation of medals to Accra Great Olympics. Runners up in this Democracy Cup. Congratulations to Accra Great Olympics. Good job done. Now it's the turn of the team officials. And bringing up the rear is the man who's making things work for Accra Great Olympics, the Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Eric Alagidede. So congratulations to Accra Great Olympics. Is now the turn of the winners of the 2025 KGL Democracy Cup. And here come the glorious Accra Hearts of Oak.
Champion, your pardon, Accra Hearts of Oak.
Congratulations to the eventual winners. Glorious Accra Hearts of Oak picking up their medals. Good job done. A 1-0 victory over their arch rivals, Accra Great Olympics.
We'll be going to Germany. Ladies and gentlemen, let's for your champions, Accra Hearts of Oak.
Wonderful performance from the team. The fans are happy. We had a chat with Didi Dramani. He says there is still more room for improvement, but he believes that the team will be ready enough to tackle the season. It's been a good job done at the office today for the Phobians. The players go through with their presentations. Is now the technical team. It's now the technical team of Accra Hearts of Oak who would also go through the presentation stage. I've seen Didi Dramani there. I've seen the team manager, Mr. Henry Marte, together with the other colleagues. And after the presentations, we will go over to the main podium where the trophy will be presented, and I'm sure this will be done by the Speaker of Parliament in the absence of His Excellency the President. Congratulatory handshakes are in order as the Chief Executive Officer of the National Sports Authority, or the Director General, Mr. Yao Mpofu-Ankra, joins them on the podium. It's now the opportunity of the presentation of the trophy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
Right Honorable Speaker will do us the honors. So now let's go for the final part of the presentation. It's when that glittering
to Ghana Tourism Authority, to GNBC, to Ghana Gas and all of our media brothers and sisters here. We say a very big thank you to you for making your way here. Ladies and gentlemen, we will live on Max TV until we come your way again. It is your champions, our champions, Accra Hearts of Oak.
2025 Democracy Cup. They've broken the 8-game hurdle gains against the Manchester Boys Accra Great Olympics. What a night it has been from us here at the GhanaWeb TV studios. With me and my panelist Joel and then Abigail Lati. They join me for this incisive analysis and commentary. Thanks for staying tuned with us and following us all the way through from 3 p.m. till now. Stay tuned to GhanaWeb TV and good night.